Thank you, Lord. Being able to hunt one of what we call the Three Amigos is it's very special. It's very special to be able to experience that and know that those animals exist in numbers now, that we can do that, and that their existence can continue because of the efforts of these people. And again, it's their contribution and because of hunting.
Say again. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life, guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting.
Where in the world are we this week? We're in the Texas Hill Country, and we're at the famous Wyo Ranch Headquarters Ranch. We're here to hunt a very rare and special animal. I'm here to tell you why we're able to do that and share some of the history of this incredible, incredible ranch, the people behind it, and everything that's here that you can partake in. I think this is one you're going to enjoy just as much as I did. Lord, if you don't think this is my kind of place, you don't know me. This is what your house ought to look like, right? Yeah, I love this place. The people that own the Wyo now, I've been there before. Going back this time was a real treat. The Saddlers have put so much thought, effort, money, time, everything they've got into making the Wyo the ultimate destination for long-range shooting, hunting. It's a recreational, year-round ranch. It offered me an opportunity to hunt a rare animal, a Dama Gazelle. There's a Three Amigos, is what they call them. The Addicts, the Scimitar Horned Oryx, and the Dama Gazelle. At one point in time, you couldn't hunt them. And that's now been changed where you can hunt them in the state of Texas. A lot of places where they once, well, let's just call it their native habitat, and a lot of their native habitat, they don't exist. And some of those animals have been reintroduced back into their native habitat, as I've said before, due to ranches like the Wyo. I want to commend every one of you that spent your time and your effort and your money ensuring that these species are brought back, their numbers are healthy. It's because of you and people like you, the Wyo Ranch, and those like the Wyo Ranch, and just people that care about wildlife. And you secure the existence of them by hunting. It is the #1 conservation tool. It always has been, and it's always going to be.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust, earned, Nikon. Midway USA, just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Worldwide Trophy Adventures. The Mule Deer Foundation. Kenetrek Boots. and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Midway USA. Just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors.
You know, I've been to the factory. I've met the people that work at Norma. I know the level of pride that they take in what they do. Everything that they can possibly focus on as far as perfecting they have. One of the other things is the way they've packaged these. These come together like that. Okay, so now if I want to break that in half, it very, very easily breaks in half. And I can put 5 rounds quietly. They're not rattling together, and put one in this pocket, wherever I want, need. I can give my outfitter a PH one of these. And everybody's got rounds just right there. A lot of times you see people grab the rounds, they put them in their pocket, and you can hear them for 40 yards, clink, clank, ding, dong. It's just not, it's not good. But the way they've packaged the Norma ammunition, that's all gone. Listen, it sounds like we're fixing to run a quarter mile.
You can.
You can. Holy cow.
One of the things that we considered of utmost importance when we began the restoration here at the Wild Ranch headquarters was to preserve the history and yet to give our hunters what we considered more of a 5-star experience. One of our main things was to use on the ranch everything that we could find to incorporate into this construction.
Found that old Indian painting over in Charlie's barn, and I was going to try to restore it. It's on a piece of leather, and it's so fragile I couldn't. I just had to leave it just like it is.
Everything was to give our hunters kind of an experience where they would be wrapped up in the history of the ranch, but be comfortable, and then while they were having their hunting experience.
Yeah, they've been here on the ranch since the 70s. They're the biggest attraction here.
We have a lot of tourism, we have a lot of corporate events, we have a lot of family reunions, a lot of things for the kids to do. But hunting is what this ranch started out being famous for. We consider hunting the most important thing that people come to the ranch for.
Yeah, this is Charlie III's house. When we bought our first piece of property out here, Charlie III's got a room on the back side with a private entrance, and we'd stay up here while he built our house. He built my first house on a handshake.
Really?
Yeah, so he's a real good friend. But this is where he lived. But here's the solarium they're talking about. We're just trying to finish up painting. We got to paint these window frames, and I think that'll take care of it.
We are finishing the restoration of the Charlie III house, and it will definitely be a wedding venue, and we are converting it to a museum to kind of display a lot of the things that Charlie III has done. He has an amazing gun room that eventually we will have gun exhibits in the gun room, which Charlie III always used to entertain celebrities, have cocktail parties. That was the gathering place, and we are now in the process of making it what it used to be.
This is Charlie, Charlie 4, Walter, Gus, and Louie.
I've been from 4 different countries, just back to back to back to back. We got down here. You got to check your firearms every time, no matter what. Even though that it's been fine up till now, we still got to go check them. And I ask everybody to do that, no matter what. Just always check them before you go out. So they've got a range here. We're going to go check a rifle before we go hunting, and we'll get this thing started.
Follow Colorado Buck and all his adventures on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck. This segment brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter.
So the gun range, they have a lot of different shooting opportunities throughout the ranch, and one of them is ranges. You always want to check your rifle when you go down there, and I do. I've got my rifle is dialed in. I've got my Nikon scope. It's turreted, Norma Ammunition, Colorado Buck Special Edition rifle. I know it as well as anybody can know their rifle. But it doesn't matter when you travel around, you still, no matter if you're driving, if you're flying, whatever you're doing, you want to check your rifle. Everybody ready? That's money. You know, if you travel as much as I do, and I was talking about just kind of the durability of the Nikon scopes. Nikon's always been good, you know, because of their camera lenses. They've got some of the best lenses and for their cameras, and the binoculars are off the charts now, especially the new Laser Force. It's got the built-in rangefinder in it. Yeah. But these scopes, once you look at my gun case, you're gonna there's no way that this thing is still on, or this even still on the rifle, let alone that it's still sighted in. But the durability that they've got built into them now, it's unbelievable. They've done so many tests where they're throwing them off cliffs and they're running up. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and they have literally made that to the point where it's no questions asked. If you run over it and your car breaks, it's not your fault. Send it in, they'll give you a brand new one. And for a guy like me, I need that. Yeah. Many planes as I get on and off. So we're good there, and everything's true. All right, guys, if we're ready. Kevin Abel, I've been talking to a long time about hunting a Dama Gazelle. And I knew if I was gonna have an opportunity to go, I did want to go with Kevin. A great guy and a great guide. He knows the country, he knows the game, and he's a lot of fun. When you're with somebody that has a passion about hunting or doing anything, maybe it's playing ball or whatever it is, and you share that same passion, it's fun, and you're gonna have a fun experience. And that's what we did.
Get up to this bush right here, because he's walking out to the left, so we should be able to get up around here.
If he keeps moving, okay. All right, I'm right behind you. It should have been pretty easy. You on him?
Yeah.
He's got to stop.
Hip.
Vitals are covered. So every time you count your chickens before they hatch, you remember, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We had this Dama Gazelle in range in a few steps. We got him time after time after time, and I honestly was wondering, we're not going to get him until we're going to have to go hunt day after day after day. And the longer that it went on, the more stalks they knew something was up, and they'd start blowing out. It's easy to see, hunting these game out here, it's not just them, it's everything else that might spook and take them with them. And you're that close,
twice, 2-3 times that we was, and there's something else, and they're all gone.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust earned. Nikon. Midway USA, just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Worldwide Trophy Adventures. The Mule Deer Foundation. Kenetrek Boots. And the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Nikon Optics. Trust earned. Nikon.
We finally did get a shot, but we worked for it much more than you would have thought you would have done. But knowing the ranch, knowing where the animals go and where to go get in the right places helps. That's what a good guide does for you. And he's a good judge of the trophy. Probably, unless you've hunted something a lot, elk, deer, let's face it, how many of us has hunted a Dama Gazelle a lot of times?
Stop him. He stopped him, I mean, right where I was watching, and I'm like, if he goes, did you see Bush? He was right by it.
Oh, yeah.
It's up, he's laying almost kind of behind it right now. That, then there was sticks, and there was some live oaks. I'm like, this is gonna happen again.
Yeah.
My goodness. Buddy, it's been a long, long time after this guy. Thank you. That right there is a Dama Gazelle. And that's not just a Dama Gazelle, it's a very, that's a nice trophy. That's an absolute beautiful, beautiful trophy animal. This is a prime example, probably a 5 or 6 year old animal, Kevin tells me, and it's definitely a trophy. And it's one I've been after for a long time. You now can come and experience hunts for animals like these because of these operations. And if you get to a part of your season, you remember you can hunt year-round in Texas. It's hunting season 24/7. I think Texas is a great country. That's just what I call it. You know, there's no place like Texas. And if you want to go hunting, it's off season. You can hunt here year-round. There's so many more things that you can do at the YO Ranch headquarters. There's sightseeing trips. Just contact them. You'll be surprised. And once you go stay at the facilities, and you can feel the history. And it's really one of the neatest places that I've been. Even in Texas, it is. So I just got to commend. I got to commend them. And I can't thank you enough, Bud. I can't thank you enough for making it happen, and you did make it happen. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. Hey, that's a wrap for this week. I hope you both enjoyed the show and you got something out of it. There's a lot of educational pieces, if you will, within this show. And there is a great debt of gratitude owed to the YO Headquarters Ranch and ranches like this that are the absolute reason, they are absolutely responsible for the existence of more than just a couple species. And without the effort, both on the financial side, their personal side, all that they've contributed is from them. And the only way they get anything back from this is by hunting. Hunting provides the continuation of being able to feed, take care of, create, and perhaps buy more habitat for these animals. And a lot of these animals, it's here, they're only here, they're not in their native habitat anymore, nor can they ever be. So the ones that are and have been reintroduced, a lot of the the ranches, like the YO headquarters ranch. They're directly responsible for that. And as you've seen us being able to hunt one of what we call the Three Amigos, it's very special. It's very special to be able to experience that and know that those animals exist in numbers now that we can do that. It's their contribution and because of hunting. And I hope you learned that. The other thing is that this is a very, very historic, very special, world-renowned ranch. If you love the outdoors, there's virtually something here for everyone. The hunting opportunities are year-round. Not just are they great hunting opportunities, but the animals themselves are hard to find, hard to get to. Sometimes you can't hunt or experience that unless you come to somewhere like this. Thanks for joining us. Please catch us next week somewhere in the world for a brand new one. Until then, God bless every one of you and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
Now hold on a second. Don't give up yet.
Tell me if he's going for a sword.